Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today. We've won a football match. That's pretty much all we're looking for right now. The confidence needs to come from somewhere. We won 4-0 against Morecambe in the FA Cup, which means we are through to the fourth round of the FA Cup, and it was a pretty straightforward day at the office. We started off the game where it was a little bit, not worrying, but we were all a little bit cautious of the fact that we were flat. We weren't really doing much, but after the first goal, second goal, that's it, went in for half-time, came back. Then we started to look like we were having fun. Then we started to look like we were experimenting a bit and playing the football that we kind of want to see. But Morecambe today, fair play, they showed up, but that was about it. They tried to be a little bit too compact. They tried to close the lines and play in a similar system that we saw Man City play in, Aston Villa, Arsenal, where they pack out the midfield and try and suffocate us that way and then hit us on a break. But they didn't hit us on anything. They were just defending, trying hard. We just had too much quality for them. Now, before I get into all the nitty-gritty and the lineups and how we scored and what we did, if you want, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button to be notified once I've uploaded. If you enjoyed the watch along, thank you for popping along and watching the game alongside myself. It was fun. It was a very calm one, let's be honest. We were all composed, chill out, reading comments, having a laugh. Compared to other watch-alongs where we're all stressed out and just wanting to pull our hair out, this was refreshing, so it's good. Next one will be on Friday, so keep your eyes peeled for that one. We play against Fulham. That's where things begin to get serious. Hopefully we win, and hopefully we can start racking up some form, some consistency. It's crucial, but if we look at what we wanted today, what we wanted from this game, we achieved every single thing. And let's get into it. So in terms of the starting 11, Frank Lampard went with quite a strong side, let's be honest. He went with this: Kepa in goal, a back four of Azpilicueta, Emerson at left back, Zuma and Rudiger as our centre backs, as predicted. A midfield of Billy Gilmore, Mason Mount and Kai Havertz. Front three of Timo Werner up front, Callum Hudson-Odoi on the left and Hakim Ziyech on the right. Now, some were probably a little bit surprised at the fact that Ziyech was playing this one. I think for minutes, it actually done him good. Obviously, the Man City game, he just come back from injury. He didn't look up to it. But today, he got some good minutes. He came off, but he got some good minutes. And hopefully, with 5 days rest now, or 5 days recovery, training up until the Fulham game, that hopefully does him some good. And he can go into the Fulham game in some form. Because today, he actually played well. If we run through the goals and how we actually managed to beat Morecambe 4-0, it started off with a Mason Mount goal from outside the box. He done very well in that situation, and that's one of his strong points. If you need someone to shoot from outside the box, Mason Mount is your man. And he done just that. And I think we need players to do that more often. When we are coming up against a block, for example, but you can still see a way through by taking a shot, don't go wide and do the predictable thing. Have a dig, because you never know. And if you have players that can take shots, much like a Mason Mount or a Callum Hudson-Odoi cutting in, or a Ziyech cutting in, or a Kai Havertz that we know can hit one, players like that that are on our team that can take a shot, hit them. Mason Mount done just that, and I'm surprised Morecambe allowed him that much space, because when you look at the way that Mason Mount received the ball, he had loads of space where Morecambe were playing defensively anyway, so you expect them to be a bit tighter. They weren't. He'd managed to take that one little touch out, hit it, put it in the bottom corner, 1-0 Chelsea, and that set us going, because prior to that goal, we looked flat. We looked not worried. We just looked a little bit too slow. We looked a little bit too predictable. It was moving just very cautiously, and we were like, come on, guys, let's up it. It's Morecambe in the FA Cup. It's a League Two side at home. Come on, let's step up. After that goal, Morecambe didn't really change the way that they were set up. I expect them to come out. They didn't do that. They stuck to their devices. They thought, let's just keep things compact and maybe we can get on the break. Maybe we can try and get an equaliser. But it was just before half-time where we finally got the goal that we wanted. Got the goal that we wanted from the man that I said and many others said needed to start today to up his confidence, and it happened. It finally happened. Timo Werner scores for Chelsea. His first goal in 14 games, I think it is. I mean, my goodness, it's been a while. But it done him the world of good, especially just before half-time. As I spoke about on the stream for the watch-along, I did mention it would be best for him to score before half-time. That way he can go into the second half full of confidence, full of, just upping the ante a little bit. And the assist from Kai Havertz. This was a great header in, a great ball in. Great header across from Kai Havertz, who saw Timo Werner. Morecambe tried to play the offside trap. It didn't work. They completely messed it up because Havertz was onside. And then after that, Werner was onside. And their centre-backs just had a complete nightmare there. Complete error. And Werner, nice little tap in. He looked over at Havertz. You see the smile and you're like, yes, finally, Werner scores. Finally. And we move into the second half. The second half with a great sense of composure from Ziyech, who had cut in. He cut in with the ball. He was down the middle. He saw an opportunity to send a little dink over the top to Callum Hudson-Odoi that ran in between two defenders. And this is the movement I was talking about. Not just for this game, but for prior games. I want to see moves down the middle. I want to see players making runs. I want to see those through balls, those over-the-top balls. I want to see all of this because we can do it. Now, it only took us against Morecambe to start doing this, but it's nice to see. And you saw what Ziyech done. He'd come into the middle. He saw an opportunity. Hudson-Odoi was a runner. Got in between. Controlled it, slotted past the keeper, 3-0. And at this point, we were in full control. Full control, even though we, brought the energy a little bit down. I'm guessing just to save energy at that point. And, you can do that when you're 3-0 up, understandable, and that's a good thing. But we started to look like we were having fun. And this is where I was starting to be a little bit happy. Starting to look at us play and think, yeah, this is how it should be. Now, hopefully we can transition that to Premier League opposition and do the same thing against a Fulham, against a Leicester, with a little bit more intensity. But today, I feel like we managed to get the objective of building a little bit of chemistry, bringing up the confidence a little bit, getting the men that needed their confidence up to do just that, which is it looks like they did. And the fourth goal, later on with 5 minutes to go with Kai Havertz, we saw a nice pass from Tammy Abraham to Azpilicueta down the right-hand side. Azpilicueta with a great ball in, straight onto Kai Havertz's head. Obviously, he's the tall man out of everyone in the box. He slots it into the bottom corner, despite taking a little blow to the stomach, if I'm not mistaken. But he did take a little bump. Anyway, he doesn't care. He got on the score sheet as well. So this is great. We've got Timo Werner and Kai Havertz scoring. Havertz with an assist as well. Ziyech played very well. If we're going to try and pick out some individual performances, shout out to Kepa for keeping a clean sheet. I mean, at the beginning of the game, I'm sure everyone saw where that Morecambe right winger managed to send what looked like a cross in, but it was going in. And Kepa was a bit too far off his line. In hindsight, you look at that and you think, oh my God, Kepa, what are you doing? But he did actually make the save because when he retrieved the ball, he turned his body. If he hadn't done that, him and the ball with the momentum would have gone into the goal. He didn't. He turned his body, he managed to keep the ball out of the line, and he saved the situation. So fair play, I'll give him that. Apart from that, he didn't have much to do. He had an easy day at the office, could have eaten a packet of crisps, could have had a cup of tea, could have had some H2O like I've been having for the watch along. He could have had anything he wanted. He could have had a barman serving him. He could have done anything because Morecambe didn't really pose a threat. But Kepa got a clean sheet, so fair play to Kepa. Emerson, I thought as an inverted fullback today, done a very good job. We saw him as a centre mid at sometimes, but he was taking shots. He was getting involved in the middle. He was causing, he was bringing attention from defenders and creating space for others to exploit. So that was good from Emerson. Azpilicueta was just bombing up and down like a flipping greyhound on a racetrack, which was very good to see for someone of his age, and he's not that old, but he's hit over 30. You expect him to start lagging a little bit, but today against Morecambe, the situation fitted him very well. If we look at our midfield, Gilmour, I thought was very commanding today, didn't set a foot wrong. This is what I love from Gilmour. You don't see mistakes. Gilmour, you don't see any errors. You don't see any misplaced passes. You don't see... He just knows what to do. He's so cool, so composed. He gives me Iniesta, Pirlo, Zidane type vibes, Not in terms of ability, just in terms of his style and the way that he plays. It's just so cool and composed, and it makes you trust him. He has the ball and I trust him. I love that. Gilmour, good performance today. Kai Havertz, I've already mentioned him, had a very good game today. Hopefully now we begin to see, especially the last 15 minutes or the last 20 minutes, you started to see him dribble, take on players a little bit more, add a little bit more flair, showed a little bit more skill. He was getting a bit more forward. This is what we bought Havertz for. I want to see that in Premier League matches now, and hopefully he can carry that forward. Hudson-Odoi had a very good game. He's going to give Frank Lampard a headache because Hudson-Odoi took on quite a lot of players today. He was dribbling quite well, was getting on to the end of passes very well, was bringing a lot of passes to the game, crossing very well, cutting inside well. He done everything well. Fair play to Callum Hudson-Odoi, and he scored as well. So it's a very good performance from Callum Hudson-Odoi. To be honest, Ziyech, I could say the same thing for. Timo Werner, done exactly what was needed. Could have scored more, if we're honest, but even with those chances, they were normal chances. You can't blame him for missing, but he got on the score sheet, and we're very happy. So everyone today, I felt like done well. And even with the substitutions later on, where we saw a Mason Mount come off for some rest, for he got 15 minutes rest, you know, it'd be quite shocking if he played 90 minutes, let's be real. But we had Pulisic come on, Giroud come on, Tammy Abraham come on, Angerin come on, and Fikayo Tomori played 10 minutes. Tomori played 10 minutes. I don't know whether that's insult to injury or whether that's a good thing, but he looked like he wasn't bothered. And he didn't really set a foot wrong, because I don't think he was playing with any pressure whatsoever. We'll see what happens with his situation, but I think he will be leaving Chelsea. It's not a good look. But he done well. Everyone else done well when they came on. Comfortable there at the office. Now it's all about taking this energy, taking the good points and the positive points from today's result to the Fulham game. And hopefully against Fulham, we can win. And hopefully we get that job done. Now, let me know what you think in the comment section below. I would love to hear your opinions on today's result. We got the job done. Easy day at the office. Hopefully it's the beginning of something new for the Fulham game, for the Leicester game, and hopefully we don't go back to bottling those results. Hopefully it doesn't mean that just because we beat a League Two side that it means we're going to bottle it against Premier League opposition. Hopefully it means that we can take this, build on it, build some consistency, build some chemistry, and win. That's all we need now. We need wins. Fingers crossed. Anyway, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear it. Subscribe if you are new. Check out my social media links in the description below. Hit that notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. Make sure you are on my Twitch at 5:30 because I will be doing a FIFA stream. Yes, the first time in ages me doing a FIFA stream. That's going to be fun. So make sure you head over to my Twitch. Follow me there. Subscribe if you can. And yeah, we'll play some career mode. Haven't done it in a while. I've forgotten where I am. I think I'm top 3 or top 4. But anyway, we'll check it later on. Make sure you're there. Thank you all so much for watching. Look after yourselves. Have a good one. Take care. And peace.